Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Game Dev Tycoon with me, Pentahybrid. On the last part, we had horrible reviews, but yet somehow decent sales, and we showed off the terrible and flawed reviewing process that comes with this game, but let's not dwell on that. Let's jump back into this. We have $509,000. We're almost into year 4. We have about 730 fans. 5 research, so we're not going to be able to do much. We were finishing up our contract work. As you can see, we finished our contracts for this year, or this I don't know what they call these, semi-annually contracts. There we go. I knew I'd get it. Let's make, oh, here we go. Yes. Yes! Yes! It's happening. Mature. What are we gonna call it? No! Dentist Simulator 2014. Yes. That was a goofy-ass laugh, but I did it. Here we go. There's no turning back. There's no turning back. It's Dentist Simulator. Engine max, gameplay max, no stories and quest. This one better sell well, because it's completely ridiculous. Look at that. 5 and 4. Level design 0. AI max. Dialogue 0. Actually, level design all the way up. What am I thinking? It's a sim game. That's the other thing, is for the sim game that I'm picturing in my head and I'm hoping you're picturing in your head, we really don't need level design, but yet the game wants you to do it. So it's goofy, but you do what you can. Media inquiry. Hi, I'm Steve O'Connell, a reporter for Planet GG. We've heard about a rumor that your company is developing a mature game for mature audience. Would you be willing to give me an interview about this? See, now this is static. This happens every time when you first do your first mature game. They will ask you to do an interview. I will give them the interview. Great, thank you for your time. And by doing this, you might get some hype for your game before it gets released and might raise your sales. The hype appears like right here under your title. New research. We can now research casual games. Oh, look at those bubbles. Planet GG has recently published an interview with Pentaware. According to the interview, the company is working on its first game targeted at mature players. Dr. Sir, owner and CEO of Pentaware, said, "We think that players are looking for more mature content in games, and we are willing to take a risk to give it to them." Many industry experts say that sooner or later games for mature audience or with mature themes will become more common. We are curious to see how the market will react to these games. See, now we have 7 hype, and that hopefully will raise up a little bit before release. Developing a great game is not only a recipe for success, it is essential to build hype to ensure that players are excited about your game. In the beginning of your career, hype is mostly generated through random events, but once you gain more experience, you can use marketing and other strategies to generate hype. Recent market data shows that the Commodore 64 seems to be slowly losing market share against other PC manufacturers. It's in an unofficial statement, a Commodore 64 employee said that the company has been unsuccessful in introducing higher-priced computers to compete against newer and more advanced PCs. Gone the way of the dodo. And bam. Oh, we got that one last technology. That's beautiful! 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 Oh, so beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. Wait for it. I want a 9. Straight 8s or a 9. I'm not taking anything else. No prisoners. None at all. First reviews came in. Dentist Simulator 2014. And it gets a fucking 7. Damn it. Give me an 8. Out of 8. No, 7. Stupid rat creatures. 8, 9. Simulation games work well on PC. Yes. 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 Wonderful. Oh, that's beautiful. It's a 775, I believe. Nice. 775. See, I can do math. I can math. Look at that research. It's beautiful. I'm a fan. Surgery simulation is a great combination. Stories and quests are not important. Genre match, or platform genre match is great. Of course, Sims on a PC, really? Are you curious? Platform audience match, mature for PC, of course. Why would it be bad? It's PC with mature people, and they always play. You know how they do it. I mean, come on. Topic audience match, mature surgery, good. Of course it's gonna be good. Surgery's like bloody and stuff. There's always eyeballs and stuff flowing anywhere. Pus and blood and guts. Anyway, now that disgusting topic is over with, let's get back into the game. Alright. I'm so happy we can do more contracts. No, we can't. We can't do contracts for another, like, 2 weeks. So we're going to go ahead and do some research. We are going to get the mono sound. We are making, like, 60-something fans every week. 56 fans. Oh, God. It's the Game Boy. Now, for those of you that haven't played this game before, I will not ruin how important this beautiful baby is for you. I'll just say this thing is freaking beautiful for you. That's all I'm going to say. Today, Nintendo has announced that they will introduce a portable gaming device called the Game Boy. The device comes with the changeable cartridges and monochrome screen on a green background, built-in speakers, and even multiplayer support via connection cable. Compared to PCs and other gaming consoles, the Gameling is underpowered, but given the lower cost and excellent portability, it might find a huge following. The Gameling is said to hit shelves next month, so we have to prepare for that. We have to prepare for that Game Boy. Come on, we only have a few weeks left. Artemis, hurry up! You've just researched your first engine part. To be able to use this on a game, you need to be created. Blah, blah, blah. Basically, what I already talked about. We have to create a new engine by. Yeah, so now mono sound will be in here. Yep. And each of those parts cost a chunk of money. So. Research. No, yes, no, yes, no. Yes, no. Do I do it? Do I do it? Vampire werewolf, vampire werewolf, vampire werewolf. They both suck. Business. I hate vampires and werewolves, especially nowadays. I know this is probably in like the mid 80s, early 80s already, but still, they still suck. Early 80s. Yeah, year 4. This is early 80s. Hurry! The Gameling is coming out. No, we have to do it quick. Do it now. You have to do it. Do it now. Kill him. We're going vocabulary. Nope, come on. Vocabulary. Sim. Or vocabulary sim or vocabulary strategy. They're both very good. I know this for a fact. We're going sim. Oh, damn it. I unselected it. And the Gameling for $50,000. It's okay. It's worth it. Young audiences. And it's going to be called... Sentences with Friends. See, and the minus and question mark. We'll just stick with that. I know we just released a sim. It's probably a terrible idea that I'm releasing consecutive sims, but I don't care. You have to jump on the frickin' Game Boy when it comes off release. Dentist Sim 2014 is now to market. It's sold almost 35,000 units and generated about $240,000. You have to jump on the Game Boy when it comes out in this game. It's almost just, it has to happen. It's one of those rites of passage with Game Dev Tycoon. The Game Boy is so important to your success. Because what parents, any of my viewers that are about the age of what I am, I'm 23 and a half. So anybody who's, or over 23 and a half, whatever, I'm 23-ish. If you're around my age, a little bit older, a little bit younger, when the Game Boy and Game Boy Color came out, your parents bought that for you. And you played it for hours. Everybody in the 90s had a Game Boy. So that's kind of goes into this. This is not the 90s, of course. This is the regular Game Boy. This is the gray brick, but still. Alright, this is beautiful. This is gorgeous. I'm loving every second of it. I don't even care. I just want to see my sales numbers because it's going to be beautiful. Regardless of the reviews, you're going to get awesome sales. I can guarantee it. First reviews for Sentences with Friends came out. Look at that. That is gorgeous. 8. Who's your daddy? 7. Still. Give me that sash buff. Vocab and sim are great. Yep. And 7. Really? An 7.25. I'm still going to sell like 10,000 in the first week. Watch this. With the growing interest in video games, there is also a growing audience for video game magazines. These magazines offer a great way for developers to market their upcoming games, such as Nintendo Power. New research marketing. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. See? You see? I'm going to have $1 million before I'm even done researching stuff. I mean, come on. Vocab Sim is great. Stories and quests are not important. All things we knew. Yep. Not even focusing on anything else. Time travel is my second favorite thing to do in this. Second favorite topic. 50,000 units sold. It's a milestone. Watch this, millions. Watch this, millions. Wait for it. Before we even get done with the research, I told you. 1 million. And they're going to ask you to go to a new office for $150K, and you're going to say no because it's a dumb idea because you only have $1 million. Successfully research. Time travel. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. This is beautiful. I love everything about it. You know what? F it. No, not F it. We'll not F it. We're going to save up and research game tutorials or game tutorials. Yeah, we'll save up and get game tutorials next. Character design, library software. Oh man, these are all. Screw it. Vena, the creator of the Master V console, has announced the Vena Gear, a portable console to directly compete against a Game Boy of Ninvento. A spokesperson for the company said, unlike similar devices on the market, which there's only one, so it's basically just stone throwing in the old days, unlike similar devices on the market which don't come close to gaming consoles, the Vena Gear is basically the full power of the Master V, except that you can take it with you. The Vena Gear also has a full color screen. Will this device topple the Game Boy? We will see! The Vena Gear will it will deblair in 2 months. We'll find out when it deblares. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Get that research. Get that research. Gotta get that research. Get that research. Take a drink of the iced tea because it's delicious. $594,000 in sales. God praise the Game Boy. And that's just our first game with the Game Boy. We don't even have a new engine yet, and that was our first game. That was our basic introduction to that. My biggest sales game total in my time playing Game Dev Tycoon was a Game Boy title, or Game Boy Color title, I should say. A couple of years ahead in this time, and it was like, I don't even remember. It was huge amounts of money. I was rolling in Puff Daddy dough. I mean, it was big. We're gonna go contract work. We're gonna do this last one. Get that tech. Hopefully break about 22 research, I'm hoping. Possibly. Release the Vena Gear. Oh, he's scratching his head, you dick. I hate when they do that. Oh! Take that out, developers. Nobody likes that. That's as bad as not... That's for those of you who've watched my Cave Story Plus and heard me bitch for several hours, that right there is the equivalent of having a long cutscene in a game that you can't skip and there's not a save point after it. That's the equivalent. That is the worst thing in this game. Next to, right after the reviews being awful. Shit. I mean, we have no options. I mean, game tutorials. Why not? Oh, ball sacks. It's even better when you get like 5 people on your team and you're developing a game and every single one of them just starts scratching their head and everything stops. It's like, really? Do we have lice in our office? Is that what's happening? Yeah! Yep, it's gonna happen. Oh, no, it's not. Damn it, we can't do it yet. No, we don't have the next engine. We're gonna go... government. Strategy. On the PC. And it's going to be for mature audience. And it's going to be called ZCOM. Mobs Inside. Yes. Yes. It's as clever as I can get right now. You have to realize it's very early. I haven't had coffee today. You have to understand, people. You have to understand. I'm usually better than this. Alright. Dialogues. Bzz, we're just going to keep it all. Strategy and sim. Strategy. Yeah, strategy. Strategy and sim are not much different. In 2 months, the Commodore 64 will be taken off the market. Alright, and keep it. Keep it. Going all out with this one. ZCOM is going to be our next big seller. Look at that. 15, 16, and only 2 bugs. 15, 18. That don't matter. Level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. Beep, 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 beep. Better user experience and level editor, so we can make Minecraft. Congratulations, blah, blah, blah. No. I'm not moving until I have about $10 million. You have to realize this game. Game review. I forgot to do my stuff. Oh, wow. Is that a 9? Is that a 9? That's a 9. That's beautiful. Strategy games work well on PC. Can I get another 9? Can I get a 10? Can I get a 9? I'll get a 9. One of the best around. How do we get a 7? Game Hero. Dude, you dropped the ball, man. You had me excited. All games, you came through, but you're still a dick. 8.25. That's just so bad. It's so bad. Harbor Max, blah, 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 5 game fake, bankruptcy, blah, failed to induce, blah, blah, blah. Nobody cares. Commodore 64 failed. Everybody knows. Post-release came out, and government strategy great. Gameplay is important, of course. And platform genre is great. Okay. Research our better user experience or level editor. User experience gotta be going first. It's all about the players, man. It's all about the players, which sadly nowadays people don't focus on the players. They focus on money. Commodore 64 no longer supported. I released 2 games for $272,000. I like how it tells you that, though. That's another neat figure, is when things go off market, they actually tell you how many games you made for it and how much money you made through that console. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. It's a nice feature. I like it. And level editor, real quick. Use up that research. We're sitting friendly at the amount of money we have, so I'm very confident in doing these, pumping out this research real quick, and then doing the ballsy move here, which is custom engine, and we're going to spend a bunch of money. We're going to spend a bunch of money. This is going to be the Sir Mark II, or Mark 1. That's not 1. Sir Mark 1. 2D graphics, volume, or version 2. Linear story, save game, game tutorials, better user experience. I said game tutorials. Level editor and mono sound. Get that first engine done. Even if you choose like not to use it for your games, it's nice to have it done for when you want to use it. Because you have the choice of what engine you want to use for every game. Off the market, sold 300,000. Not bad. Not bad. Take a drink of tea while this is finishing. Quit scratching your head, Artemis. Oh, you've almost been fired so many times. Look at that clipboard, or that cork board. It's so messy. Some of your books are laying on their sides. You have an empty cardboard box. You have 2 wrenches, a hole in your wall. Your bricks are showing. I mean, man, your garbage hasn't been emptied for 5.5 years. Oh, that's always funny. Engine complete. Da 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 da. Congratulations. You should try using it in your next game. You'd love it if I used it in my next game, wouldn't you, game? You'd love it if I used it in the next game. You want to know what? I'm going to research. Sports. Going to make next gen. We're going to make NBA 2 or NBA 83 or whatever year it is. Can't be 83. The SNES isn't. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Realize this. You have to understand. If you've watched any of my videos, you know that I don't know anything about what I'm talking about. Develop new game. This game is not going to have a name. It's going to be the nameless game. Sports. Adventure. Sports sim, which is just stupid, I guess, but oh well. PC. We're doing Sir Mark 1. It's going to be for everyone. And it's going to be Minor League All-Stars. There we go. Give those minor league guys some credit. I mean, come on. They never get credit. I actually made a huge mistake here. I shouldn't have done that, but I did anyway. You want to know why? Because I did. You really shouldn't start a new IP on an upgraded engine because, as you might learn later on, and as we'll learn later on in this Let's Play, you will not sell well if you have sequels released on the same engine. So, but it's going to be a while before we have sequels unlocked, so don't worry about it. Once you have more than 1 million, you can move to the next level, which I don't want to. Game. Minor League All-Stars. Man, that is probably like our best so far. That is our best first stage so far. That is amazing. Level editor doesn't need to be there. I do like how it lets you choose the things though. Level design. It feels so stupid having level design up in a sports game. Like, I guess, yeah. And AI has to be maxed out. Look at this. Look at this. You want to know why that's going up so well? Our new engine. Mono sound. Actually, we're going to do basic sound for this one. Actually, F it. We're already going too far on the friggin' stuff, so we're going to have mono sound. Why not? Go all out. Hopefully get Knockout 2020. Nice. 2020 and 18 and only 3 bugs. Feeling proud. Feeling proud. Bing. Level up. Level it up, level it up. New research, better dialogues. We can make First Fantasy. We already did, but, I mean, you know. So the game cost us $51,000 to make. Let's see what our reviews are first. I'm hoping for straight 10s. That's a 10. That's a 10. That's a 10. That's a 9. That's a 10! Sim games work well on PC. That's a 10. You better do it, Game Hero. All games, if you give me a 9, you're going to give me a 9. You're always the dick, Game Hero. Or all games. God, it's always all games. Anyway, that's great. That is wonderful. It cost us $51,000 or $31,000 to make the game. $51,000 to make the game. Our first week sales are $797,000. We are rank number 2. We sold 100,000 or 113,000 in our first week. This is our game. This is our game. 2.5 million. Sports sim is great. World design is not important. Platform audience is good. It's just good. It's okay. Vena has announced the gaming console, the Vena Oasis, which has 16-bit graphics and sound, which promises new kind of gaming experience. Vena said the announcement, the Oasis is the new start. It will be the genesis of a new generation of gaming consoles, and we believe it will do very well in the market. Some of the games already announced with the console suggest that it will appeal to more mature audiences. So they give you a nice little hint there that you can make mature games for it. Better dialogues, now that we're rolling in dough. According to our market research, the recently published game Minor League All-Stars is a surprise hit with players. The developer Pentaware is fairly new to the gaming industry, but we cannot wait for what they will develop next. I know it's gonna be beautiful, no matter what they say. I don't know if that's the real lyrics. I don't like that song. Better dialogues researched. All right. Now we could check out what we unlocked. UFO. We're making a UFO sim. I love UFO sims. Congratulations, you've made a blah 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 blah. No! Does it look like I have 10 million game? Does it look like I have 10 million game? Does it look like I have 10 million? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. In my best Mr. Anderson voice. I don't want to take the blue pill, man. Whoa. 2.7, almost $2.7 million in sales. It's glorious. We're actually going to end it here. This is like a perfect time to stop. That was a beautiful sales that we just made there. Minor League All-Stars, our star of the show. My goodness. This is a great ending. You guys are amaze-tastic. Thank you very much for watching as I continue Game Dev Tycoon and supporting me with all your views and whatnot. But if you'd really like to support me, no pressure, you can always like, favorite, subscribe, and all the blah blah blahs. I say it all the time, but it's kind of mandatory if you're, you know, doing Let's Plays and stuff. It's kind of like the generic ending. But anyway, you guys are awesome. You can catch me over on my social medias to see updates on all my stuff. I will see you next time. Catch you later.